A rogue planet the size of Jupiter drifts through our galaxy right now, with no star to orbit and no light to warn you it's coming. It has no sun, no seasons, no horizon glow, just permanent black cold stretching in every direction. But what's even crazier is that scientists estimate there could be billions of these wandering worlds scattered across the Milky Way, untethered and unseen, and that's only the beginning of what's hiding in the dark spaces around us. Rogue planets form when a young solar system flings them out entirely, ejected by gravity before they ever settle into a stable orbit. Imagine Earth ripped from the sun and sent tumbling into permanent night, its oceans freezing solid within years. Some rogue worlds may still hold liquid interiors, heated by leftover radioactivity deep inside their cores. No sunrise, no warmth, just a dark ember spinning silently through space. But the next hidden structure isn't a wanderer at all. It's something that never moves, and that's exactly what makes it terrifying. Somewhere in the galactic disk, there may be pockets of matter astronomers call dark matter subhalos, dense clumps that don't emit light but bend the space around them. We have never seen one directly, but their gravity leaves fingerprints on the stars nearby, tugging orbits in ways normal matter can't explain. Picture a mountain hidden inside a fog bank, so thick you can't see it, but you can still feel the ground tilt beneath your feet. Roughly 27% of the universe's total mass and energy is thought to be dark matter, invisible scaffolding holding galaxies together. And this is where things become strange, because the next structure isn't invisible. It's a scar left behind by something that already died. A stellar mass black hole, born when a massive star collapses, can weigh anywhere from about 5 to 20 times the mass of our Sun. Take a star that size, empty out its center, and you get an object with gravity so extreme that light itself cannot climb out. If you crossed its edge, called the event horizon, you would never send a signal back, not even a whisper of light. Astronomers detected gravitational waves from colliding black holes for the first time in 2015, a discovery that confirmed Einstein's century-old prediction. But somehow, even this stellar corpse is not the most unsettling thing drifting through our galaxy. You might assume every black hole announces itself with a glowing disk of infalling gas, bright and easy to spot. The next one breaks that assumption completely, because some black holes drift alone, with nothing around them to light up. These are called rogue black holes, and researchers believe our galaxy could host tens of millions of them, invisible until they pass in front of a distant star and bend its light just slightly. If one drifted close enough to our solar system, you might never know until it had already begun pulling at the outer edges of everything we call home. No glow, no warning, just gravity reaching out of the dark. If you have made it this far into the hidden architecture of our galaxy, drop a like and subscribe, because the next structure is not a void at all. It is something so dense it warps time itself. At the center of the Milky Way sits Sagittarius A star, a supermassive black hole, roughly 4 million times the mass of our Sun. Picture something the size of a tennis ball placed on the surface of the Moon, and that is how small it looks from Earth, despite its staggering mass. Scientists captured its shadow for the first time in 2022, confirming decades of theoretical prediction. Sagittarius A star sits quietly most of the time, like a lion sleeping at the center of the galaxy, waking only when a stray cloud of gas wanders too close. But the next structure orbiting it is even stranger, because it shouldn't exist by the rules we thought we understood. Surrounding Sagittarius A star is a mysterious ring of young stars called the S cluster, some completing full orbits in less than 16 years. Moving faster than physics seems to allow this, close to a black hole. One star, known as S2, swings so near the black hole that its light stretches and shifts under the pull of extreme gravity, confirming relativity in real time. No stable formation should survive that close. And yet these stars keep circling, defying the odds again and again. So what happens when gravity, this extreme, starts bending not just light, but the fabric of space itself around an entire structure larger than any single star? Enter the galactic bar, a dense elongated structure of stars stretching through the core of the Milky Way, spanning roughly 27,000 light-years across. Take billions of stars, lock them into a rotating bridge of gravity, and you get a structure that funnels gas inward, feeding the supermassive black hole at the center. This bar rotates as a single unit, dragging spiral arms behind it like a pinwheel, frozen mid-spin. Astronomers only confirmed its size and shape through infrared surveys. Since visible light cannot pierce the dust surrounding the galactic core, but the next hidden feature isn't made of stars at all. It's made of something we still can't fully explain. Encircling the entire galaxy is the dark matter halo, an enormous invisible sphere that some estimates suggest stretches far beyond the visible disk of stars, dwarfing everything we can actually see. Without it, galaxies would spin apart, their outer stars flying off into nothing, because visible matter alone can't provide the gravity to hold them. Imagine a glass of water spinning fast enough that the water should splash out, except an invisible hand keeps closing around the rim. No telescope has ever imaged this halo directly. Only its gravitational signature, bending light from galaxies far behind it. And that leaves us with a question nobody has answered. What is the halo actually made of? And why does the universe seem to require an ingredient we cannot see, touch, or detect directly? One leading theory, called the Fermi bubbles, may hold part of the answer. Discovered in 2010, these two enormous lobes of gamma-ray emitting gas extend roughly 25,000 light-years above and below the galactic plane, launched by some ancient burst of energy from the core. Picture two invisible balloons, the size of half our galaxy, inflated by a violent event nobody witnessed and nobody fully understands. The bubbles suggest Sagittarius A star was once far more active than it is today, hurling matter outward in eruptions that dwarf anything happening now. But the next place on this list isn't a structure at all. It's a boundary, and crossing it changes everything about how the galaxy behaves. At the outer edge, hidden in the faint stellar stream and gas clouds, lies the galactic corona, a halo of hot ionized gas surrounding the entire Milky Way like an atmosphere wrapped around a planet. This corona may contain as much mass as all the stars in the galaxy combined, sitting quietly, invisible to ordinary telescopes, detectable only through faint X-ray glow. Take every star you can see in the night sky, and the corona alone might outweigh them all. A hidden reservoir feeding future star formation for billions of years to come. Nobody knows exactly how far this gaseous halo extends, and current estimates keep expanding as better instruments come online. And somewhere within that same dark expanse, astronomers suspect there may be entire dwarf galaxies being slowly torn apart, feeding our galaxy piece by piece without us ever noticing the process happening in real time. The Milky Way is still consuming smaller galaxies today, streams of stars stretched thin, like leaves caught in a storm drain, remnants of collisions that began hundreds of millions of years ago. One such stream, called the Sagittarius stream, wraps around our galaxy multiple times, evidence of a smaller galaxy being pulled apart by our galaxy's gravity over a long, slow collapse. Every structure covered so far, the rogue planets, the invisible black holes, the dark matter halo, the ancient gas bubbles, all exist inside a galaxy that is still actively growing by devouring its neighbors. That process will not stop. And in roughly 4 billion years, our entire galaxy is predicted to merge with the Andromeda Galaxy, reshaping everything discussed here into something unrecognizable. If you are not ready to leave these hidden structures behind just yet, there is an entire playlist waiting, where the black holes get stranger, the scales get larger, and the darkness gets a little closer to home. Subscribe before the next hidden structure reveals itself, because somewhere out there, past everything explained tonight, the galaxy is still keeping secrets we have not found yet.